Hello there, in this video I'm going to talk about the common mistakes that YouTubers make when they start YouTube channels. They're probably made by YouTubers all the time actually, and I'm going to give you some first-hand stories, my own experiences of making exactly a lot of these mistakes. And I think this will really help you if you're starting a YouTube channel, because some of these things can really hurt the success or progress of your YouTube channel. So do stay tuned for the whole list. Let's get on with it, I suppose. So at the top of the list, we have sub for sub. I see this all the time pop up on my channel. In fact, I've seen it most recently on one of my most successful videos. People seem to think that because my video has been successful, it's a really good platform to build their channel. Basically by posting a comment saying, if you sub to me, like and comment, I will do the same to you. Well, let me tell you that not only does this not work, but it's actually damaging to your channel. So firstly, say for argument's sake, people did subscribe to your channel. Are they genuinely interested in your content, or have they just subscribed because you've promised to subscribe back to them? How likely are they to actually be engaged with your channel? So you could find that they're very low quality subscribers who aren't going to watch your content, or if they did, not watch much of it and ruin your statistics. And yes, I do say ruin in a weird way, a bit like Stewie from Family Guy. And issue as well, rather than issue. I've got a problem. This is all a little bit academic, which is great because I am an academic, because most of the time when you write, let's do sub for sub or something on a comment, do you know your comment doesn't actually even make it onto the YouTube video? So up on the screen now, I'm showing you some comments that somebody's left on every single one of my last sort of 10 videos. Well, let me tell you, the reason I was able to find those sub for sub comments is that YouTube automatically flags them as spam. Even if you write things on somebody's channel like, oh, you should check out my video on this, the YouTube algorithm detects that stuff as spam. The YouTube channel owner then has three options. Bit weird. One of the options is report as spam, and if somebody does it enough on my YouTube videos, I will report them as spam. And if you are reported as spam enough times, YouTube will ban you. When I first had my YouTube channel, I didn't do sub for sub, but I would go onto videos and say, oh, please check out my channel. Yeah, I got a couple of warnings, and I was really lucky that my channel didn't get shut down. So whatever you do, even if you're not going to watch the rest of this video, don't do sub for sub, because it does not work. Now, the next item on my list is don't spam channels with links to your videos. This isn't just links to your videos, actually. This is any links at all. In fact, if you accidentally put a full stop after a sentence and then don't leave a space after it, YouTube will treat that as a URL and will just mark your comment as spam. I get a lot of people comment on my channel that I've deleted their comments because they've basically posted a link to a video or something. You might think that you're doing the YouTuber a favour by linking to a video or something, but yeah, it's not a great idea because you're opening up your YouTube channel to being marked as spam. Now, next on my list is maybe a surprising thing, but advertising. In my experience, it doesn't work. I haven't spent a huge amount on advertising. I've used sort of Google ads or whatever it's called to basically promote my YouTube videos and bought, 10,000 views or something. Oh, got an email. Now, the idea is that firstly, you get the views, and secondly, maybe it'll help my video go viral. Maybe it'll spread the word a little bit and people will share it with their friends. Well, in my experience, unless you're incredibly lucky, that isn't the case. If you buy 1,000 views, you will get 1,000 views. And actually, there are some quite cynical people out there that actually think that if you are buying views from Google for a YouTube video, you're less likely to be featured and have your video do well. So yeah, it's not a fantastic approach. Next on my list is low effort videos. Now, as I said, I've tried a lot of the things in this list, including low effort videos, and by that I don't mean videos that necessarily don't take much effort. a bit of a misleading title, really, isn't it? I just mean videos that don't require much engagement from you as the presenter, if you like. So I've done things like time-lapse builds of Lego. So all I have to do is stick a camera up. I have to build the Lego set, which takes quite a lot of time, but I just do a time-lapse. Doesn't really take much engagement. I don't have to talk or anything. And those videos have never done well. Likewise, just playing computer games and filming it and talking a bit over the top. Incredibly low effort, and, invariably they don't do that well. Sure, there are always going to be exceptions to these rules, but you really got to kind of think and engage with your audience to have any sort of success in your YouTube videos. Now, the next item on my list does sound extremely British. It's persistence in the face of complete failure. So kind of related to the previous point. So the previous point was don't do low effort videos. The flip side of that is if you invest hours and hours and hours in your YouTube videos, filming, maybe scripting, maybe you talk for ages, maybe you edit the video for ages, and each week you get 10 views and no ad revenue. Sure, you may enjoy the process and that might be enough for you, but if your aim is to do well, to do that week in, week out for years and years and years is futile. It's probably one of these kind of misquoted things, but apparently Einstein said something along the lines of, if you keep doing something and it's not working, then you're a moron. It was something like that. And sure, my YouTube channel isn't the biggest on YouTube, so, I can't claim to be a huge authority on success, but it does rather seem, if you remember from some of my previous videos where I talk about the growth of my YouTube channel, that actually a lot of my success has been due to trying lots of different things and then kind of going down those new avenues as I discover them. So, yeah. Just don't keep doing the same thing if it's not working. Now, another tempting thing to do when you've made a YouTube video is try and appeal to maybe related audiences, but, not really that related to the content of the video. So you make a video about Star Wars, but apparently, 2001 A Space Odyssey is popular at the moment, and they're both space things, so I'll put 2001 A Space Odyssey in the tags. It doesn't work. So what I'm trying to say here is irrelevant tags and titles will not bring in an audience that you didn't expect. Actually, what it'll do is annoy the YouTube ranking algorithms, and your video is likely to suffer as a result of it. And in fact, in extreme cases, if you're really putting the wrong tags on YouTube videos to deceive your audience, YouTube can actually give you, I think it's a community strike or something, and 3 of those and your channel gets closed down. I will do another video on what I think does work actually when you start a YouTube channel. I would just like to add a little bit and say, clickbait isn't that bad actually. Clickbait titles, something eye-catching that draws you in to watch the video. That's just good marketing. Clickbait stuff is a problem when it's the likes of big YouTubers. There's a British YouTuber, I think, called, well, I know there is actually, I don't know why I'm pretending that I don't know, called Tanya Burr, who I've watched in the past because, she's from my hometown and stuff. She'll do YouTube videos like showing you my LA house, and actually she's staying in a B&B in LA. So, yeah, it's not quite, that is clickbait in my eyes. It's finding that balance between being enticing and misleading. That's the important thing. Now, this next one, I'm actually hoping you can give me a little bit of advice about, and this is partner networks. Ever since I've had about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I have received several emails a week from partner networks trying to sign me up. And the idea is they claim that they can help your channel grow, they can give you access to all this useful stuff that will help you build your YouTube channel, and all they ask in return is a proportion of your ad revenue. When you click on their websites, they sometimes have big YouTubers in their kind of portfolio, and maybe it does benefit them because maybe they can actually organise collaborations between the big YouTubers or whatever, and maybe they do get them sort of sponsorships and things. But if you're a small YouTuber, surely all they are going to do is just steal your ad revenue and give you access to some royalty-free music, which you get on YouTube incidentally anyway, because of the Creator Studio. There's a whole library of royalty-free music. Yeah, and royalty-free images you can get from, like, I can't remember what it's called now, Pixel Bay or something. So why would you join a partner network? I'm interested, actually, if any of you have joined a partner network and it's actually helped you out. And I'd kind of want proof that it's because you joined the partner network and not just because you were uploading good quality videos. I haven't got any negative personal experience of partner networks, but my advice is don't bother, really. So the last thing on my list is featuring each other. So on your YouTube channel, you can have this bar down the side where you list a whole load of YouTubers that you like and that your subscribers should check out. And before I had anyone in my featured list, I thought, yeah, this is probably a really good way of if I network with a load of like-minded YouTubers, that I can get new traffic to my channel. Well, yeah, I don't think it really works. I've had one chap, I think he may even have over 100,000 subscribers now, and he gets millions of views a month. Really popular guy called something Panda. It might just be Panda, actually. Anyway, he featured me and I featured him, and do you know what? I don't recall actually receiving a single view directed from his channel. And you can tell because in your YouTube analytics it tells you the source of the views, the source of the traffic, so you can see if it's from a Google search or if it's from a YouTube search or a suggested video or it's been promoted on the homepage or something. So yeah, that doesn't really work. Now, as I said before, I am actually going to make a video where I tell you what I think does work when you're setting up a YouTube channel, but here's just a little clue as to the content of that video. Upload good quality, interesting YouTube videos, and people will watch them. I'm not saying that, I'm the best at it. This video might do terribly, for instance, but that seems to be the key to doing well, not these kind of low effort hacks to try and con YouTube and con people into watching your YouTube videos. Anyway, do you agree with the things I've said? Have you got your own stories to back these things up or to disprove me? Let me know down below. I'll also leave a link to my Patreon down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Do subscribe, and I shall see you next time for another video.